Hello there, it's Alana Tuckey, the lead faculty for Math 131, and I'm back to share just a little bit of Excel knowledge with you guys. I want to show you how I made such a beautiful debt graph and how to find the equation of the exponential model for it if I need to. All right, so I've already put in, let's see here, hold on, not that equation. There it is. All right, so I've already placed the, oops, you can't see it, the federal debt and the years already in here. Let me just do a quick reminder. I click up on the letter B kind of up here where it turns into a downward arrow. I right click, insert. I'm going to put the t values in here because remember, we don't want 1960. We want to take away 1960 from everything. So I did A2, oopsie, A2, which is that cell, A2, like battleship, column A, row 2, take away 1960 because 1960 is my starter year, enter. And then I go back up, move my cursor to the bottom right corner so it turns into that little dark plus sign. And then I hold down my left mouse button and I drag it down, and there we go. Of course, you don't have to do it this way. I mean, if you want to type 0, 10, 20, 30, fine, but it's not as much fun. I mean, I don't think. All right, so then I highlight that data, which is my time since 1960 and my federal debt. I click on Insert, Scatter, beautiful. Click on that legend and delete it. I'm just going to call this the federal debt of the U.S. or something like that. Layout, axis title, vertical. This is in billions of dollars. Click down here on this oh, actually I don't have to click there, sorry. Click up here, axis title, horizontal, title below the axis. This is years since 1960. That's as basic as you can get, right? Now I threw in extra bells and whistles because I'm a nerd like that, but this is the least you could possibly do is to make the graph and throw in some labels. All right, now to find the equation, you want to click on any one of the dots. It'll highlight all the dots. Don't click again because then that'll highlight a single dot and that's not useful. So you can click off the graph and click back on, right? Oops, see, it's letting me do just a single. Actually, you can click anywhere in the graph and then click back on the dots. You want all the dots highlighted. Then you want to right click, add trend line. We want an exponential one this time because that data is very much curved. And we want to display the equation. Right down there, display equation, close. And there it is. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Alana, that's not the one the calculator comes up with. But it is. So the calculator came up with, let me bring up the calculator real quick because I just ran it. Oh, second, quit. Oh, for the love of God. All right, stats, 0. Fine. I don't care about any of this stuff. I don't have to store it. I just want to look at it. So the calculator came up with 224.056. 224.06. So that's right there, the A part. And the weird thing is the B, right? So the calculator doesn't write it as E to the whatever. It writes it as B, 1.084. Now you can do that with Excel as well. You just have to tell it so, right? So you can grab your calculator. E, remember, is a number on your calculator. So let me clear this. It's above your division symbol right there, and it's above your LN button. And we'll learn more about what E is in chapter 5. But suffice to say, you can find what E to the, hold on one second, 0.0807, enter, 1.084, which is just what the calculator said it was. See? So you can do it that way. It's just a little bit slow. So Excel doesn't come up with quite the same answer. So you have to find what B is by that middle number right there. So let me highlight it, make it red. Let me highlight it. Now it won't let me do that. So just suffice it to say that E to the 0.0807, sorry, you'd have to find. You could also do it with Excel, I believe. See, there it is. It's EXP. Returns E raised to the power of a given number. So what you want is EXP to 0.0807. And there you go, 1.084. So you could use a calculator, you can use Excel, whichever. But you have to find what it is. So this is letter B. And then A for you is 224.06, right? So there's your model. Oopsie. All good? Just remember, you make your scattergram, you right click on any of the data points. Oops, if your Excel's not giving you grief. There we go. You right click, you add the trend line. Oh, it's going to give me such, there we go. Add trend line, exponential, display equation. Okay, then you say close, although I actually don't want to do this, so I'm going to delete that out of there. And then you go find, you know what A is because it's 224, but then you go find B by doing EXP. That's what E is in Excel. And then of whatever number. So in our case, 0.0807, or you go grab your calculator and do E to the, by hitting second ln, type in the number and press enter. All right, I hope that helps remind you of all that good stuff about how to make a scattergram, how to make it add in your titles and stuff. And the add trend line thing isn't new either. Real quick, if you want to play around, remember you can add axes, you can add minor axes, you can add major axes, you can change the whole design of the thing if you want, you know, make it orange, make it pretty, whatever. So all of these chart tools up here have all sorts of bells and whistles and things that you can do, like make your axes thicker, make your minor unit a different number, etc., etc., etc. So all of that is still there and available to you, all up in these chart tools. But the very, very basic thing you have to have is the graph with scaling, put in titles on both sides, put in a chart title, the dots are there, add a trend line, or in this case a trend curve, and put the equation on there. All right, I'll see you back here for more videos.